Okay, good morning. Welcome to Math Project 95. Today we're going to be building on what we talked about in Math Project 93 and Math Project 94, where we were adding in binary. Today we're going to be subtracting. So let's just do a quick review of what I mean by these, by our blocks in binary. This block is in the 1 spot. This block's in the 2 spot. If there was a block over here, it'd be in the 4 spot, the 8 spot, the 16 spot, and the 32 spot. So this number up here, these blocks up here represent 1 times 2 plus 1 times 1. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, great. So do you remember when we added the blocks, this plus this, we stacked them on top of each other?
Yeah.
Today we're going to have to take the blocks away from each other. Actually, hold on one second. I got to go get an eraser. Okay, so 1 times 2 plus 2 times 1. So what does that number represent? The number, or what do these blocks represent?
A 1. Blocks represent a 1.
What do these blocks up here represent? What number?
Well, there's a 1 in the 1 spot and a 1 in the 2 spot.
Okay, so what number is that?
It's 3.
3. So this is 1 times 2 plus 1 times 1.
And then 3 plus 1.
Well, we're doing minuses today.
Oh.
So it should be, we should
3
get,
minus 1.
we should just get the number 2. So what we do is we take this minus this, which is just 1 block. And this block take away that block means no blocks. Okay? So we get 3 minus 1 is?
1, 0.
1, 0. So 1, 1 minus 1 is 1, 0, or 3 minus 1 is?
2.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's do a more complicated one. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
We're going to do 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 1. Actually, I'm put them down there. 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 1. Now, what number is 1, 0, 1?
Is 6.
Well, let's write out what it is.
No, 5.
It's 1 times 4 plus 0 times 2 plus 1 times
1.
1. What's that?
1. 5.
5. Okay, it's just 4 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
And what number is 1, 1?
1, 1 is 3.
Okay, so what should we get when we do?
So we should just get number 5. No, we should just get the number 2.
Okay, because 5 minus 3 is 2. So we should just get the number 2. But wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so let's take a look. So I said we take blocks, we take this minus this, which is just 1. But now I have a funny little problem. 0 minus 1. How do I do minus 1 blocks? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that a blue block. And the blue block is going to mean minus 1. And then I have 1 block minus 1 block, and what's that?
0.
0. Okay? So now I have 1 times 4 minus 1 times 2. But you can't have a minus 1.
Well,
So we need to figure out how to deal with that. This is going to be the tricky part about subtraction. Okay? And the way we're going to deal with that, so I have 1 times 4 minus 1 times 2. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be kind of the opposite of what we did for adding. Remember we took 2 blocks and turned it into 1 block in the next space?
yeah.
Remember that? So now I'm going to take 1 block in this space and make it 2 blocks over here. Okay? So I'm going to take my 1 is a 4 and I'm going to convert it into 2 2's. But the blue block is a minus 1 block. So what happens when you have a plus 1 block and a minus 1 block?
It's just 0.
It's 0. So the yellow plus blue is 0. So it becomes that. Okay? And remember, we were doing 5, sorry, the dog's walking through the camera. We were doing 5 minus 3, so we were expecting to get 2, and what did we get?
2.
2, okay. So I'm going to do one more blue block example. You ready for this?
And then we're going to use these.
No, I can't. I was going to use the red blocks, but unfortunately I had a red thing over here and I thought they'd be hard to see.
So the red blocks were going to be for the minus?
The red were going to be for the minus, but now I'm going to do them for the blues. I'm going to use the blues for minuses. So I'm going to do 1 Sorry, let me get that lined up right. Let's see, where does that? Yeah, there it is. I'm going to do 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so we're looking at 1, 0, 1, 0, and we're going to look at 1, 0, 1, 0 minus 1, 1, 1. Okay? All right, and then we're going to do our blue block way. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I have 1 minus 0 is
just 1.
Is 1. 0 minus 1 is?
Minus 1.
So what do I need to do?
Put a blue block in.
Put a blue block in. Okay, 1 minus 1 is?
0.
0. And 0 minus 1 is?
Is just minus 1.
It's just minus 1. Okay, so I need a blue block there.
And I have 2 blue blocks.
Okay, so now we have 2 blue blocks. When we were adding, we always started on the right-hand side. When we're subtracting, we have to start on the left-hand side to get rid of the blue blocks. Okay, so I have a blue block there, so I convert this yellow block in the 8th spot into 2 blocks in the 4th spot, like that, right?
Yeah.
But you remember what happened when the yellow block touches a blue block?
It disappears.
They disappear. So now I'm left with this. Okay. And now I got to deal with this blue block. Well, I have to take this yellow block and convert it over there. But the problem is my only rule is I can take a yellow block here and make it 2 right next door. And now I take this yellow block here and make it 2 yellow blocks right next door here.
Yep.
And then what happens when a yellow block touches a blue block?
They both disappear.
They both disappear. So here I'm left with 1, 1. Now my original problem was 1, 0, 1, 0 minus 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had 1, 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 1, 0 minus 1, 1, 1. Well, 1, 0, 1, 0 is... Do you know what 1, 0, 1, 0 is?
Well, it's 1 in the 8th place and 1 in the 2's place, so it's 10.
That's 10. And what's 1, 1, 1?
Is 7.
7. So 10 minus 7 is 3. And did we get 3 as the answer?
Yes, 1, 1.
Okay, very good. Okay, now you're going to do 1. Okay, ready? We're going to do 1, 1, 0, 0 minus 1, 1, 0. Okay, so your problem here, you ready for this?
Yep.
Is, I'm going to write it down at the beginning, so just in case we forget it, is 1, 1, 0, 0 minus 1, 1, 0. Okay, now we're not going to figure out what those numbers are first, we'll do that later. So I want you to do the subtraction now.
Well 1 minus 0 is just 1.
Okay, very good.
And then here, 1 minus 1 is just 0.
Okay.
Then you have 0 minus 1.
So you need a blue block. Okay.
But now we take this, we convert it into 2 here.
Okay, very good.
And then we take this and convert it into 2 here, and then poof, and then we're left with this.
Okay.
1, 1, 0.
Okay, so we think that 1, 1, 0, 0 minus 1, 1, 0 is 1, 1, 0. That's funny.
So 1, 1, 0, 0 must be twice of it.
Okay, so let's see. 1, 1, 0, 0. What is 1, 1, 0, 0?
So there's a 1 in the 8s and 4s, which is 12.
So 12 minus, what's 1, 1, 0?
6.
6.
Equals 6.
Equals 6. And you remember, we also had a rule about multiplying. Do you remember how you multiply by 2 in binary?
Well, you just add a 0.
You just add a 0. So what happens when you add a 0 to 1, 1, 0?
It becomes 1.
It becomes 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. You want to do one more for some practice? This is pretty fun, isn't it?
Very fun.
Yeah. Can you believe we use blue blocks for subtracting? Okay. So how about 1, 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 1, 0. So 1, 1, 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 1, 0. What does that equal? Okay, you ready?
Yeah, so
go ahead.
So 1 minus 0 is just 1, but 0 minus 1 is minus 1.
Okay.
And then there's 0 minus 1, and another minus 1. And then 1 minus 0 is 0. So now we take this one, we turn it into 2 here, these two disappear.
Okay.
Then we take this, and we turn it into 2 here. So then these disappear, it becomes this.
Okay, so we think 1, 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 1, 0 is just 1, 1. Okay, should we check if that's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we know 1, 1, 0 is 6.
Okay, so you remember that one is 6. What's 1, 0, 0, 1?
So 1 in the 8s and 1 in the 1s, which is 9.
Okay. So 9 minus 6 equals?
3.
And does 1, 1 equal 3?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Very good. So this is our block way of subtracting, and we have to have the sort of magic blue block, which equals minus 1. Well, that was a fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. All right, good job today.